So we're gonna go over kind of some rehab exercises we can put into play. The first thing is gonna be kind of a deadlift variation where I'm gonna have a light weight in one hand, and I'm gonna take a staggered stance. So with this, I would just go the toes of the back leg, even with like the front of the heel on the front leg. So not a crazy wide staggered stance, but kind of a tight staggered stance like so. And you're gonna soften your knees in that position. The weight is gonna be in the arm of the front leg. So knees are soft, feet are in the ground. I can feel both heels in the ground in that tight split stance. I got my weight here, keeping the knees soft. I'm gonna push the hips back. So like I'm doing a traditional kind of hinge move or deadlift, I'm pushing the hips back. I'm not squatting down, pushing the hips back. And as I do that, I'm gonna think about reaching the kettlebell or the weight towards the back leg. That's gonna turn me into the back leg, and I'm gonna feel that hip of the back leg open up a little bit. So I'm here, knees soft, hips back, lightly reach the kettlebell towards that back foot. I feel the back of the hip on the back leg open up, and then I'm gonna come up from that position by pushing my foot into the ground and bringing my hips forward. I feel this hip opened up. I push my foot into the ground, I bring my hip forward. I don't just slam the knee back, so I wouldn't want that. I want contact through the foot, the hip coming forward so I feel kind of the glute engage, coming back up, rinse and repeat. Okay, that'd be the first exercise. Second exercise is gonna just be some foot drills. Pretty straightforward with these. We're just gonna have you walk forwards and backwards in some different foot positions, giving some different ground contacts as we do it. So the first, we could go just super simple in a calf raise position, where we walk, and then we walk backwards, keeping my heel up the whole time. I'm kind of on the knuckles of the toes. And then I can go to elevating the toe box, so I'm heavy in the heels now. I might feel the front of my shin working a little bit, forwards and back. Then I can bias the inside of the foot, so that medial arch is in the ground. Maybe the pinky side is lightly off the ground. You might look kind of goofy doing it, just fair warning. And then I can bias the pinky side. Big toe side might lightly come up. And then the last two, we can just toe out and then toe in. And we can just do all these positions maybe for 30 feet or so, maybe 15 feet forwards, 15 feet back. A couple times. Again, it's about giving awareness to different foot contacts in the ground and providing stability from those foot contacts up the chain.